It's kind of like a job now, so we're just gonna say goodnight. But I'll talk for as long as anybody gets me talking. You heard? If anybody wants to come on, it's late. Nobody be listening. We can just talk between us. You heard? I'm having a dip, Copenhagen. It's pretty good. It's really good, actually. It's so juicy and how flavorful too. I switched to that skull wintergreen, but this is, I mean, what I started with, and I love it. I mean, it gets all over your teeth because it's fine cut, right? That's why. But is anybody around? Anybody up? Anybody want to shoot the shit or what? 7 billion people. I'm tired of saying that. I can get a couple, man. At least one anyway, right? Out of 7 billion. Or YouTube can reach what? Not even a billion, maybe? Yeah, probably. I don't know. No idea. Well, United States is 300, what, 50 million, 340, 20, somewhere around there. So a billion, well, I don't know. They got a billion users all the time? Who knows? Probably not. But I can get one out of how many they have. Let's go. Damn it. I'm letting up music for this. Assholes. Anybody? Oh, I posted a good video of the old dog. He was riding a Bobcat for the first time, and I let him cruise around there. And when he pulled up to me, that video, I was giving him hand signals so he looked like he's know what he was doing with lowering the bucket. Never, ever, you guys drive with the bucket up that high. That's because if somebody like walks out in front of you or something, boom, and that one had real good teeth too, I think, yeah. But he didn't know. It was his first time, and I told him afterwards. But once he put the bucket down, I was motioning with my hands so his lady wouldn't see. I didn't put him out in front of me, right? Because he showed that to his lady when he got home. He saw how happy he was on his face, right? And he laughed like real genuine, so that was cool. But yeah, don't drive with the bucket up that high. You're gonna hit somebody in the chest and kill them. Versus, if you hit somebody, you knock them out from the other legs. Maybe they hit the head and die anyway. But you got a better chance that way, guys. Right? Keep that bucket low, and he will in the future, right? He only rode it a couple times, but I got him on probably all of them. Not probably, I definitely do if he was riding it. I was teaching him. He was hard to teach, but he got it. And one day he picked up the Magnum when I went to dump a load, right? Not take a shit or whatever. I had to go dump a load of wood, right? Over at this lady's house. I dumped her a good load of wood, you heard? Except I was just really dumping brush. And I came back and he's like, "You're going to be mad at me." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, what did this little jerk do now? He lost all my tools once." And he's like, "You're going to be super mad at me." But he used the Magnum while I was gone, the Magnum chainsaw, and that wasn't his saw. And he wasn't supposed to, and he knows, don't touch it without me around. But he did it, and he did a real good job. He cut up a lot of stuff while we were gone on that spruce job on those videos. He only worked there one. Yeah. But anyway, I got a new dog, and now I'll need another one now. I don't usually go through dogs that quick. I pick better ones than that generally, or more loyal. They're not mutts. They're purebred somethings. We don't know what yet. Or they're just South Carolinians, maybe. I had 6 in Vietnam, I got 4. Nobody said a word, though. Any problems out there tonight? You want to know what I listen to? All kinds of stuff, really. Um, Lots of stuff. I can't listen now, though. But you know what? You know what? I found this wicked funny video. That's right. And I got it right here, I think. Hold on. And I think I can get away with this, but
Hey, Jimmy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Good.
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio program.
What's a radio program calling me?
Yeah.
Well, because one of our listeners actually emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone.
All right, but listen, it's a prank phone call, right? And he says it's the radio station calling him in the morning time, right? And asking him, they told him in the radio station, and like his date wanted him to talk to him or something to find out why he didn't call him back. He didn't call her back. And he's like, "Well, look, she said she doesn't eat fish that don't swim." And she made that little fish and swimming motion, right? He said, and fucking, I'm like, "Well, buddy, all the fish are dead, so fry some up and shove it down her throat," right? Or something like that. The fish or something. Because he said he was willing to put his body part in her. At least one time, but they don't want to see her again after that, right? And who would? A fish that don't swim. I eat. Whatever. It was funny. But anyway, somebody said something. They're looking at me. Demigod 2.0. Well, 5.6, buddy. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, what up? Is that an alien face? Are you an alien or am I? What do you mean by this? L34F. Live 34F PWZ. Hey, I have a question. What's your question, pal? Live 34F. What's your question? Domino 2.0. It's a skull. Okay. It's a skull, not a zombie or an alien. It's hard for me to see down there a little bit. What's your question? L34F. Do you support furries and what? And I can't see that. It's really. Do I support furries? What fuck are furries, buddy? I have no idea what you mean. And THERIANS. Tyrans? I don't know. I mean, furries. I mean, fucking please. Those trans people are awful messed up. People just look. I mean, the furries are just looking for attention. It's a fad. They'll grow up. I assume. I mean, that's nonsense. Tyrans. Buddy, I don't think you're spelling it right. If you're saying furries, you probably mean trans, right? TRANS, yes or no? It's a good subject, really. You know, Therians. I don't know what that is. I don't know. You have to explain different to me. But I think you mean those people that dress up like animals or cats or something, right? Or dogs. Oh, I got one viewer. No, Therians are a different thing. Okay, what is it, pal? I don't know. I hope you can still type, buddy. I haven't lost connection yet, but I will. I don't know what they are, buddy. No idea. But you did mean furries, like those people that dress up like animals? Yes or no? I don't know. And furries dress up, and Therians identify as an animal. Oh, that's just nonsense. You can't do bestiality, buddy. It's illegal in most states, and the British and Columbia probably. You heard? Yeah, I mean, it's just idiotic nonsense. I mean, do I support it? I don't not support it, but I certainly don't support it. No, no, not at all, sir. Are you a furry? Why, buddy? If you're a furry, I'm a Therian. Oh, okay, so you are. So, and now the Therian identify as an animal. Well, buddy, I mean, I feel like I'm a lion, and I say I'm a lion, but I'm really not a lion, pal. At the end of the day, I'm just a human, buddy. But I like to pretend I am, and I dig with my claws in the yard and throw up dirt, with my bare feet. Look at my feet; they're really good for digging. You see, and I can spread my toes all the way, right, buddy? And I shoot up the dirt and stuff like like a bull would or even a lion. They do that too. And I always say I'm a lion because I'm a Leo astrological, the astrology sign there or whatever it is. Not astrology. What do they call it? So, Pal, why do you really believe you're an animal, buddy? It's okay. Air cool. Air cool. Well, buddy, what kind of animal do you believe you are or want to be? Or do you actually feel like you're that animal? I don't know. I don't know what air cool is. In my past life, I was an animal. Oh, buddy, well, maybe you were, but you're in a new life now, fella. You heard? A cat. Oh, did it? 2.0 is a cat. That's okay. I'm a cat too, Leo, right? Did you see my kitties earlier out in the yard? It was pretty cool. Well, his name's Rabbit, and he pranced away this morning. It was beautiful. What a great, nice gait he had, if you will, right? That's for horses, maybe, or maybe anybody. I don't know why, but for some reason they jump 8 feet high. Oh, kitties. Oh, yeah, they can jump. I can jump too. Yep. A lynx cat. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're all right. You just be a lynx. That's all right, buddy. I'm a lion. You're, but don't, just don't be silly with it, That's all right. As long as you know for sure you're just a human. Your past life, you were a lynx. But this one, buddy, you are a human. I know. It's okay. It's okay. But if you don't want to be a human, don't be. Heard is your life, pal. Don't care what other people think. If that's what you gotta be, you gotta be. But just remember what comes with that, buddy. You're alienated, you're looked down upon. Just maybe keep it to yourself that you're a kitty cat. You heard? Oh, remember the Bobcat? The video? Did you guys see it? Pollywog Place said tomorrow. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. That's my daughter. She texts me and she says tomorrow. She told me earlier. She said, you heard. I'll come over there. and she was not to give me a ride. She was gonna give me a ride, all right. Pow on the back of the head and drag me off to the hospital. Also, the typo of cat in a flopper. Also, the type of cat is a flopper. I don't know what a flopper is. Heard? I just don't. But yeah, pal. I mean, I'm not gonna put you down or pick on you if you want to be a cat and that's how you feel. If you truly do, buddy, you know. And I mean, if you were a cat in your past life, that means that was your past life. That's yesterday, buddy. Move forward, maybe. Or maybe not. I pretend I'm a lion all the time, but I know it's make believe and pretend. You know what I mean? And you should too, pal. It'll help you, in society, right? Also, yeah, type of cat is a flopper. I don't know what the flopper is, pal. You got to tell me. You heard? Now, why is it two people talking about? Are they both cats? Are you both cats? Hold on. All right, so wait. First, we were talking with L3. He's a Therian. Air cool. An air cooled Therian. A cat. A lynx cat. That's great. But this other guy, Demigod 2.0, I don't know why, but for some reason they jump 8 feet. Yep, I know that. Also, the type of cat is okay, here it is. Brown and very large, like the size of you. Maybe, I don't know. And they have dark brown line to go up on their face. They have dark brown line. Oh, I know what you mean. Although those are called floppers. I know what you mean. I've seen a picture of them before, or on Wild Kingdom or something. Probably Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. What a great show. Excuse me, I have to have a drink. What a great show that was, to learn about all those animals and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. And I haven't been drinking much. I only have one left in the fridge. Pow to the future. Oh, I gotta dip in. I gotta spit. It's hard to drink and dip at the same time. You don't want to swallow it. I'd spit that shit out, right? So if you make like a funnel with your tongue, and you put the bottle in between the tongue and the dip is separate, right? And it goes right through there if you just do it right? Then you can drink and dip at the same time. It's not ideal, but I don't want to take the but I just put it in and I was thirsty, right? My voice was horrible. That wasn't one from my Coke bottle. Heard? Brown, yeah, I know it. Okay, here we go. Sorry, let me spit. Correct that dark brown lines. They probably meant the grow straight up on their face between their ears. Yeah, doesn't it come like here and then it goes like this way? Or does it? I'm not. If that's what I'm thinking of, actually. So I'm not sure. Does it do that, pal? Does it go up like right here and then over, right to the ears or something? Or no? I'm confused now. But you'll tell me maybe. Maybe we have a delay also. Anybody else? We got a new viewer. Maybe you want to say something too, pal? Only 2 people said something. And I got 2 likes. That's great. Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead. I looked. I was at 369 subscribers last I looked. No, I wasn't. I was at 375. I need $1.25, and I can sell you guys a hat. Maybe I'll sell you a good one though. It won't be bad. I promise that. Yep. And if I sell you a T-shirt, it's gonna be 100% cotton guaranteed. Or we get some of that neoprene stuff in it, right? So it's like elastic. You heard? You know, elastic, boys. Or ladies, right? We'll do those like wife beaters, but don't beat your wives, you know. But the ladies can wear them too, right? They like them too. And we'll put something on there like you know, the kid crew member, and we can even put your own name on it, buddy. You know, and your nickname, because my kids got, you know, we have a paddy wagon wheel or had. We have the dog. We have Superman, and that's me, the boss, on the other side, right? My title for the kid crew, right? I'm the boss over here, and I'm Superman over here on my sleeve. And right here it says the Affordable Tree Care Experts, and on the back, you guys, it has a great big square, right? And it says the Affordable Tree Care. Down here it says experts, like a real big, right? No phone number on the back. We don't care. We got a little block on the front with the phone number, right? And the logo. We're changing the logo all the time. So we have Bad Boy Roy. He's the 80-year-old. He is a kid crew member. And that will say that on his side over there. And then Bad Boy Roy on his sleeve. And I can do yours, guys, is exactly however you want. But I mean, you can't, you know, you're going to be an expert if you wear this shirt for any line of work you're in. Oh, you said something else. Maybe YouTube should do a system when you can send pictures to a live group chat, just like you do text message. Oh, I know, that'd be great, because, you know, I've got lots of pics I'd love to share with you guys, but you can't do it on a live video. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, suppose I could turn on my other phone and open them up. We could flip through my camera roll. Wouldn't that be something? Actually, that would be great. You know, all I have is videos of trees and stuff, though, right? But what if I have an accident one on there, you know, and I don't want to show it? That would be bad. I don't have many of those. I delete them. Heard? But I did end up with an accident one once. Yeah, just a little while ago, and I was actually quite surprised how much it affected me. But it's all right. It was an accident. Heard? We're looking at trees. Boom, boom, boom. And clearly I hadn't erased 1 or 2 from the night before that I had sent, you know, the bad kind, the D kind ended in C with an I in the middle. You know, yeah, and it's fucking turds flipping through the phone 90 miles an hour. And, oh no, I was flipping, showing him. And I got to there and I was like so embarrassed, man. And I haven't got embarrassed in years, but I actually got a little red. Yeah. But anyway, he didn't see nothing but a shadow, you know, so. But he knew what it was, obviously. But it was dark and it was just in front of my computer, so you couldn't tell really. And there was a song on the computer too, so it wasn't even all that bad. Oh wait, are you back? Maybe YouTube. Oh yeah, no, well, they got that thing in the front of my my channel, pal, and I do have like 5 pictures on there. And actually, that doggy is in there too. I put him on when I got him all suited up to start learning to climb a tree. He's in there suited up. The one that totaled my truck, not the other dog in the Bobcat, not him. That's Justin. The new one was Ethan. You know, but I still need a new one. I have 0 views. I don't care. I was thinking, now I have 3. 0, 3. Pow. That's better. So, anybody want to talk about anything else? We talked about furries and Therians. Or is it Therian or Theron? I think it's Therian. Where are you, buddy? I don't know why, but for some reason they jump 8 feet high. Okay. A lynx cat. This guy thinks he's a lynx cat, maybe. And he is a Therian. I'm a Therian, he said. I didn't know what it was. Now I know. They believe they're an animal. I pretend I'm a tiger. A lion from time to time, but I know I'm not really. You heard? But I mean, I really feel like a tiger. I growl like one, so it comes out involuntarily. Uh, with the exception on here, I've been throwing it in myself, but there's a lot of situations in my life where actually I can't help it. I can't stop it. Like music, when I'm in the tunes, guys, and there's a good spot or something, or they're doing something nice on the video. I mean, it just comes out. Like when I'm with the ladies, it just comes out a lot. You know, depending on how much I like them too. But I mean, I can't. It's an involuntary. I can't get up or I'm going to lose service, but I would stand for this one. An involuntary muscle spasm, similar to a sneeze and or orgasm. It just comes out. You know, when it's good. Oh, and when I'm doing it, you know, when I'm done doing it or be about ready to be done, you know what I mean? And then it's really growl time. Pow. Oh yeah, babe. Been a while. Anyway, it's okay. A cat. Someone's a cat. Someone's a dog. Yeah, there's cats and dogs and human beings and everything else on the planet, right? Probably aliens too. Who knows? We don't know. Hey, look at this thing. Pow. My dog got it for me. I don't know what he wanted me to do with it, but that's what it is. It's like a crazy crown. Oh my God. I never knew I was on there. That dog was being mean to me, trying to scare me to death. He know it's late. Right? I don't know what it is either. Do you guys know? I wish I had something to put in it. I don't wish. I don't wish I can get by with that. And I'm out of cigarettes and I'm out of butts to roll. So we're having Copenhagen. Pow. And if we run out of Copenhagen, we're going to go to Skull. And then we even have Grizzly to follow it up. Except Roy, oh boy Roy, or bad boy Roy, if you will, is going to get me smokes in the morning. Asked if I could use his truck tonight. It was like 8:10. And I did. I think I told you guys last time I did, actually. But maybe you new people. The text was like this long. It was so sweet, too, that I sent to him. And he goes, fuck no. And then I'm like, you're the best, Roy. I swear to God, you're the best. Like I did in our video. When I was reprimanding him. Or no, that was a different one. But yeah. Oh. I'm losing my pouch. Nerd. My pack. Yeah, guys, I think you're stuck again. You can't talk anymore. Why do I only get so many talks? Oh, because my premium bill, I didn't pay it, I'll bet. I'll bet because it's been telling me it's due, and now it says I've lost premium service, and all I'd listen to is commercials on that music box. You heard? It's terrible. This one lady just won't quit. She keeps coming on. I ain't bought nothing yet, but she keeps trying. Good sales lady, I suppose. Relentless. They all are anyway, aren't they? Some of them, I love it. I heard a lot of them. What do you guys want to do now? I don't think you can text anymore, buddy. I wish you could. I wish you could. I love talking. You heard, but I mean, it gets boring when I just talking to myself, right? You know, then I just want to jam to some tunes. You want me to sing you some? You probably don't. I know I can't sing for shit, but you know, whatever. What would I sing right now if I could sing a song? Oh my God. Well, I don't know no good come-ons, and I don't know no cool lines. I actually know them all, for real. I mean, I make them up. You know, life's a dance, you learn as you go, right? Oh, it feels so good. My hands are so rough, you guys. You have no idea. Oh, I could even start shaking my leg, right? Oh, yeah. Oops, I swallowed some dip. That's not going to sit well, is it? It might. It actually don't taste that bad. A lot of people just swallow, right, Justin? Or Cooney? That's funny. I gave my other dog the new dog, right? Because Justin came back to work after he quit. And then he came back for a couple days. And we're at the house after work and we're drinking beers and maybe smoking cigarettes or something. And we're at the house and I gave him some salami, the new dog, right? But I told him you got to chew it a long time to get the real good flavor out of it, right? Like I get that Genova stuff. And the old dog, Justin, he's like, he said something, and I said, well, hold on, I'm just waiting to watch him swallow that. And I looked toward, and I realized how it came out. And I looked towards Ethan, who is the new dog, right? And then Justin goes, after I said I want to watch him swallow, um, Justin goes, I'd spit that shit out with disgust and disdain in his voice. I knew it was over right then and there, you heard? But he didn't understand what I was talking about because the kid was eating the salami. I wanted to make sure he was chewing it, is what I meant to say. But I just talk so much different than most people, so it comes out wrong. So he goes, I'd spit that shit out, Justin Cooney. He said it. But I was just watching for the salami to make sure he's getting the full flavor before he swallowed it. That's all. You heard? He was the dirty-minded pig, not me. But then, boy, did I use that joke. They pitch him, and I'll knock him out of the park night after night, hour after hour, day after day. You give me a good one to roll with, and I'll roll with it. You heard? I'm like, yeah, figured you'd spit it out, Justin. Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said something way funnier. I'm like, yeah, I figured, or something like that, right? His goes, I'd spit that shit out. And like, yeah, I figured you would, punk. But anyway, that was the beginning of the end. 2 days later, it was all done. I didn't fire him. I told his boys, who they said they wouldn't say anything. I said, I'm going to let him work the week, let him get a real big, good paycheck. And this was on a Monday, obviously, because he only got paid for one day. I said, I'm going to let him work the week, and then I got to let him go because I don't trust him anymore. Once a dog bites, you got to get rid of him. They're going to bite again. He didn't just growl, he bit. And so I told the boys, which, because I told the dog I would never fire him, I wouldn't have, right? I would have let him work the week, work his ass off. This is the day that he used that 661C, the Magnum, man, when he weren't supposed to. And I came back and I was so happy that he ran it. And he thought I was going to be very mad, but I wasn't. But I needed to be around the other boys mad so they wouldn't try the same thing and maybe get hurt while I was away. It's a really manly saw if you've seen some of the videos. I thought it was the biggest one steel sold in North America, but I've learned it's an 881. I believe it's an MR. Or is that just the blower? Is the blower an MR? No, it's something F430. Who cares? They got an 881, which is bigger, but I didn't think they had one here in North America. I know they sold a larger one like that in South America, but not here. But anywho, yeah, that stupid Justin, man. So he quit that day, and I knew the boys would tell him. That's why I told them, because I weren't firing him. He could, and he only ended up getting 1 day's worth of pay out of it, And I had to pay him late because he was a very naughty boy. But anyway, I should have paid him anyway. But I was having financial problems then too. Everything was going to hell, except no, it wasn't. That was fine back then. I just didn't want to pay him. I was mad. He said a lot of the wrong things about me to my daughter, man. He's my daughter's boyfriend's best friend. His girlfriend is my daughter's best friend. Anyway, you heard? But yeah, and he, ran his mouth and did a lot of lying, and I guess he's done a lot of that in his life. He's had a rough upbringing with dad, though. His dad used to call the cops on him and shit when he was a kid, What a piece of shit he is. Donald Cooney, or Don Cooney. Used to be a New Jersey police officer. Man, I say more. And he's a bodybuilder, so he thinks he's a badass. Everybody he runs his mouth to don't dare to say a word. So he just ran it a little at first, right? And a little more, and a little more. And he's like, wow, I can get away with anything, and I don't even have to get fighting. Oh, yeah, buddy? Well, when he kept my tools, he learned he would have to fight, so he ran in the fucking house like a little girl, like a little schoolgirl. Right? Didn't you, Don Cooney? You fucking punk. Yeah. Hey, and guess what? I hope this thing gets 1 million views, because if it don't, when I have 1 million followers, sir, Mr. Cooney, if you will, if you won't, I'll fucking... but I won't ever hurt anybody. You heard? I just say I will. I'll defend myself, buddy, if you want to come by and have a beer. And you'll have to throw the first punch, because that's how I am, for real. Except when I stepped up on that steps, and my 2 dogs, both of them, Joey, my kangaroo, and my dog, Ethan, said they both wanted to come up for witnesses because they know you, pal, your whole life, right? From little kids, because they've been best friends with Justin their whole life, right, buddy? They know you. And I said, which one of you wants to come for a witness when I went to retrieve my tools from this man? Because he worked for me too, right? He didn't work with me, he worked for me. And there ain't many people that work for me, you heard? So he's out there, he's like, oh, looks like you've been drinking right now. No, the two boys, right? I said, which one of you wants to come? He goes, I'm coming too. I think that was Joey or Ethan. One of them, well, because one was coming, obviously. I had to have one witness. But they both walked up with me. They were on either flank, right? They flanked me. So he started getting to running his mouth saying, oh, it looks like you've been drinking tonight. I hadn't had a drop, not a drop. You can ask the boys, and they admitted it on film. So, real loud. So, I mean, I stepped up right on his porch, and I mean, this is a tiny little thing, because he wouldn't give me my shit. Just some straps, man, he had bought, I gave him expense money to buy some things, and he put the change in his tank. He filled his tank up with gas, the whole tank, with all my money, man, and kept my straps, the chainsaw, and the motherfucker still owes me $150. Believe it? It's true. It's fucking honest to God true, man. What a punk he was. So I had my cowboy hat on, and I took it off, and I handed it to the boy on the side of me when I jumped up on those concrete steps, right? A little deck, tiny little deck, right? And a little dick for him, I'm sure. Looks like he's a steroid building motherfucker, right? And that anger attitude too. Oh, you guys don't want to watch anymore? It's okay. You can watch now or no. It's okay. I'm going to tell the story 8 billion times. You'll catch it in the future, right? So I took that hat off and I handed it to my dog, and I went like this, and he ran in the fucking house. And then Justin said, you don't want no smoke from my dad. He sent in a text message a few days later, because I didn't tell him about his pa, even though his pa was a piece of shit to him and still is to this day. And that woman he has over there, boy, he treats her like shit. You heard? Complete, total dog shit. She moved the entire tree while he used the blower around the yard, right, Mr. Cooney, Don? Huh? You fucking punk pussy bitch. Can I say that on here, you guys? Or no, probably not, right? Oh my God, that'll be like, oh, damn it. Yeah, I probably can't say that shit. Well, I can say it, but I got to say it different. Let's erase that and I'll start over, okay? And this way I get to say it 2 times, right? So Don Cooney is an inexperienced fighter because he has huge muscles and nobody fucks with him. And nobody has ever been like, yo, man, back off, because he's raw, except he ain't raw to me. I ain't scared of no man. No man on the planet and or a busload. I ain't kidding. I'll go out fighting, I'll tell you now, to defend myself only, never the aggressor. And not in that situation either when I hopped up on that porch. Tell you now, he was being very aggressive towards me. Ask my dog and kangaroo, they'll tell you. You heard? Yep, he sure was. Anyway, let's get off of the Coonies. They ain't no fun. Let's go to the Goonies. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. The Goonies. It's an old movie. You guys will never know it. You heard? Nobody can talk anymore. I know. But I can. Haha. It's probably because I didn't pay the bill, though, guys. I'll pay the bill, and we'll get the better service sometime, because Elon might call again tonight. If he do, I'm going to answer no matter what time of evening and or morning he makes the call. Maybe I'll be mad and I'll throw the phone out the window, or through it, better yet. Yep. But yeah, I mean, don't let people disrespect you guys. That's why people get away with it, and that's why the world is the way it is. Somebody disrespects you in a store when I go in, and I'm no Karen, no male Karen. I'm just a James. Just a James, excuse me. I am James. I ain't just anything, understood? Just in time. Garrett Hedlund. Oh my God, what a good movie. No, excuse me. It is a movie, but what a good song. Timing is everything, right? Where were we? Something I was buttoning all up, and wherever we were. Who cares? Let's move on. What do you want to talk about now? See, you could say, but you can't, because I can't see it. Yep. Life is an odd one, guys. Like that Forrest Gump, you never know what you're going to get, right? That's what they say. That's okay. Usually, I mean, if you're still living, you're doing all right. If you got a lady, you're doing fine, right? Yeah, I got nobody on. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's too late. Where are all my Guatemalans? Yeah, you little turds. Mm. Colombians. I had a Colombian earlier. I had an Indonesian. Um, I had one guy, say that, hey, I'm subscribing. I love your shit. And I'm glad that somebody likes that. I got one viewer, two viewers back, 2 for 2, 2 likes, 2 views. Hey, how about a subscription, new viewer? I'm trying to get to 500 so I can sell some products. You heard? I need a truck, buddy. Trust me. Look at my videos. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do it at this point. But hey, good news is the realtor looked at that tree. The realtor looked at that tree estimate that I put out tonight. My app lets me know whenever a client views it. I was gonna text her and say, yes, we are insured because I don't think we sent the certificate with it. They like that. You know, some of them don't ask, but in this day and age, they all do. But they're silly asking. If they have homeowners insurance, it covers all of us. You know, it covers the tree work out there in the house and everything. Well, I don't know. I've had a rough time with Progressive. They don't even cover rentals, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Look it up. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. I used to. Used to get into an accident with full coverage insurance, and you'd get a rental and you wouldn't be in the situation that I am in right now. But it's all right. I was trying to help out a doggy. But hey, it's okay. Boy, he's not a purebred. I mean, he is a purebred. He's not a mutt. For sure. They don't leave you hanging and stranded. I don't have cigarettes right now. Heard? Yep. And he didn't even tell me like a man and look me in the eye and say, hey, I quit. But I knew when we fist bumped that last night he was here, the Friday night pay night. The night I worked all day long at the customer's house to just do enough to maybe get his pay just for him, just for the dog. And the man gave it to me too without hesitation. There's still $800 over there, but I got to grind stumps, which is only $500 worth. And I got to, that's what I charged the customer. And then the other $295 is to pick up some logs. It's really actually fair what's left. But I had the customer make that check out to Ethan himself, except he just left it blank for him. Actually, Ethan had to fill his name in at the bank. But I didn't get $1 that day. That was just to pay him on Friday. And then, I made a boo-boo just before I got here when we were driving because he was smoking in the truck and I did too. Only like a mile before I got here. Because I would never, ever, ever drive that way. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to bring the kid home. I forgot, and I'm like, oh, can't do it because I don't do that. I will not get behind the wheel when I'm not able to drive properly. And nobody else should in this day and age. There's too many options, you guys. Uber, Lyft, and phone a friend, man. You guys got phones coming out your asses. There's always a way to get a safe ride. And please do so, for real. I mean, come on. I would hate to go out that way when you don't have to, right? Driving's fun, yeah, sure, but not when you're inebriated, so to speak. Yeah. Yep, nobody wants to stay on. Nobody wants to talk. It's okay. I can just listen to music, you guys. I'm kind of tired anyway. And I got a ton of sleep last night. Yeah, I get one viewer and then they go away, though. I got a lot of sleep last night, but I'm still a little tired. Of course, if I lay down, then I got to spit, man. But I got my Coke bottle between my legs. It's going all right. You guys want to see America? Maybe you're from out of town. That is the other half of that curtain is an American flag. Roy put it up there. My neighbor, Roy. If you look at the videos, he's a good dude. A real good dude. I wish I had met him, 28 years ago. We'd be the same age. Can you imagine me saying that? Insane. I'll be 80 in 28 years. Holy cow. Wow, it goes so quick, guys. Enjoy it. Do what you want. I've said this many nights, or maybe at least one or more. If you're at work and you're watching that clock all the time, some days you'll have that, yes, because they're tough. And, when am I getting out of here? When am I getting out of here? But if it's happening more often than not, you got to go. You just got to go. You can't think about it. You just got to go do something else. Don't waste your life. Listen, I just said in 28 years, excuse me, I will be 80 years old. I mean, and that don't even depict anything of my muscle. Look at that pic I put on Facebook, man. And I weren't even flexing or anything. I didn't even realize it was going to be so muscular. And I take one shot, it's all, but I actually took three while I was sitting there in the sun this morning, and I had my shirt off and it just looked like, all cut all around my shoulders and stuff. But anyway, 28 years, I'll be 80 years old. Don't waste time at work. Don't waste time with anything other than, getting the love of your life, whoever that may be. Find her or him or whoever, and I mean, get them and then build a life, because that's what's important. That's what matters in life. And I guarantee you, you got all these guys flashing all their dough around. I mean, I'm the happiest man in the world sitting right here. I don't have a vehicle. My house is a mess. I had a housekeeper for the first 2 months, or more. Well, 2 months. I'm in my third month at this house, but now I don't have one, and the house is a wreck, but I'm just really warm and cozy and feel like I'm home, and it's great. If I had a lady here, I'd be in heaven. I wouldn't need anything else, anything at all. And I have this pretty lady I've been hanging out with a little bit. She's beautiful, really. And I really like conversing with her and goofing around with her and making out. Well, not that we make out, right, babe? We do. A little bit, but I love making out. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys are new, take your time your first time. And that doesn't mean the first time, just the first time you have sex. But like when you're with a new person, you jump right into it. It's no fun. Do you know why it's so good the first time? I've said this before. I mean, you guys might be new, so I'll say it again, right? And Jimmy 2 times. It's so good because you wait so long for it the first time, right? So when you get together with another lady after you had your first time, I mean, why rush into it? Why not take your time and get to know her, or you or the lady get to know him, and then indulge. But just do little bits at a time, and build up to it. Build something great, guys. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be having sex with that woman or that man. Period. I mean, I can't. I mean, I got to get to know him before. I mean, he'll function properly. He says, and I said this too much. We don't know her. You heard? That's what he says. But once he gets to know her and he likes her, he's like, and then I always said, are you always gonna come when I finger you? It's kind of a dirty joke, but not really. Anyway, yeah. That being said, I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow, but I sure know where I've been, right? And that's the truth. Whitesnake. Here I go again on my own. Christopher Audette loved Whitesnake, so he died, drowned in a river, I guess, or he got drowned. Christopher Audette, Concord, New Hampshire. He's up with all the rest of my pals up there at Blossom Hill, where my dad is. Not far from him either. I can throw a rock from my dad's grave over to Derek Ingram's. No lie. Yeah, and then you got the other little turds over there in the corner. Little bastards. They're both dead. I can't even believe it. I didn't know it until 2020, and they had died a decade earlier. Not Chris, though. He had died maybe a few years earlier than 2020. He went fishing with two guys. They brought back his wallet and his keys and shit, and he didn't come back. I don't understand it. But we'll find out someday. Maybe no. You never know about tomorrow. Never thought about tomorrow. Seemed like a long time to come. Must have got lost. I got lost, girl. Give away the days or the changes. You are mine. Something. You know who it is. Maybe. Some of you. You guys don't. You're all young up now, probably. Everybody else is ready for work. Not me. I can't go to work. I'm ready, but I can't go. No car. No truck. It's all right. I'll get there. Sometime. Some days are diamonds. Some days are stone. That's the way life is. But as long as the good outweighs the bad, and I would hold my hand up and the other one low. As long as that good outweighs this bad, that's bad, this is good, then you're good. Then continue doing what you're doing. You heard? You heard. There's one viewer. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody's saying anything. I'm just going to go, buddy. Even though you just jumped on, I appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video. Well, you anyway. You don't give a shit. 7 billion people. You'll watch a blade of grass grow. You idiots on one of those time videos, right? But you won't watch me. I got good stuff over here, kids. Come on back sometime if you want. If you don't, it's okay. Somebody will. Pow.